What's going on, my friends? Oh, me. Well, we are getting some progress done. I mean, we didn't get a lot of progress done today on the van, but it's coming along. Just, you get these bumps in the road and you start looking at how the cabinets are going in and you start seeing that we need certain things and there's certain things we have to do before we get those in. So, got to go in the morning to get some more dang plywood. It's the furniture grade stuff so I can build the wall in front of the bed. That's done. The wall in front of the bed will be done tomorrow, but the bed is done. What we're doing is trying to get that wall done so we can get a door built so we can get the cabinets bolted into the frame on that bed frame as well as in the plus nuts into that wall. Then we have to put some furring strips. The cabinet next to the desk and the top cabinet is already done. It's in there. I just have got to, I forgot to do that a little while ago. I got some felt tabs to keep the cabinet door, some clink, 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 and to get the baby locks in there and hope those work. If not, if there's any rattling or any rumbling, gonna get something maybe just to latch those cabinets down and lock them so they don't. I don't think they will. Once I get the little foam pad door stops, it's like you would in kitchen cabinets. They don't rattle, kung, 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 that kind of thing. I think it'd be cool, you know. It'll get done. The cabinet's not going anywhere. It's bolted in and everything else is quiet. I had to go ahead and wedge foam pieces behind the cabinets like I was going to do. We did what they call camper seal foam on the edges and stuff, which is real cool. We put it between things like we're going against that bed frame and all that's lined in there. So anyway, cabinets are coming along. We're getting them done. Next on the agenda, when we get all that done, is kitchen counter sink. Get that water pump. When I get that done, I'll get all that wired up with the switch with the electricity. Solar panels will be after that. Solar panels might be in the middle of a whole kitchen counter cabinet thing because, you know, that's the thing. But as for tomorrow, he and I are talking about painting. Forgot to mention this. Is we're gonna be painting those wall pieces before we put them in. So we give those things a few hours to dry. We might be going to look for some counter pieces and do that. The sink comes in. You know, a sink comes in tomorrow. Might be an idea to get that done. So anyway, somewhere along the way, those three things will get done. Once we get all that done. Microwave will be in Tuesday. It'll go in. Refrigerator's coming in sometime this week. And it's coming together. I'm going to say here a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm going to be in it. This RV will be ready for show. I'll have it ready for show. Somebody calls me anytime, you know, most definitely. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my recording set up here, this thing platform in the RV van, in the van, not the RV, and get that locked down and done and ready to go. And all this stuff will be moving, rocking and rolling. This van's going to look so cool. So, and what I'm going to do once we get it done is I'm going to kind of do a tour of it, but I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do a quick breakdown. I'm going to kind of break down what this thing costs to build, the van, kind of give my take on some things. There's just some things, you know, depending on, and I'll talk, probably elaborate further on this, depending on what you do with a van conversion. You know, with what I did, I mean, you're gonna, you know, there's things that just will come along that you don't expect when you're planning the build. I mean, you think these cabinets are just going to go right in. There's just a lot of things that I'll go over that, you know, you need to kind of remember if you're going to convert a van. And, you know, one being you're going to buy a lot of damn screws and bolts. I still got to go get some 2-inch hex bolts to bolt the cabinets together. And I guess I have everything else. I hope so. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much, the ones who are watching, and hopefully more will come along here soon. I get to traveling, man, and folks can follow me. And as I said in my last video, I had to change the channel name, which is not a bad thing. It's kind of cool, and I'll talk about that later. The name may seem kind of weird, but I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I'll give you a hint of why I called it Chucktown Van Life. Now, it may not look like Chucktown Van Life now because you see an RV in the picture and I'm sitting in one every time I talk, but that's coming soon. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. My camera's over here. Sorry about that. And just stay tuned, man. This thing's coming along. And I'll wrap it up and we'll do a cool tour of it. It's going to be awesome. Be cool. Bye.